Hi, my friends. This is Jay, and this is Jay's Knit and Purl Jam. Well, long time no see. Did you miss me? Well, you know I have missed you, and I have been thinking about you. So I thought, you know what? I better come on camera so that my friends can see that I'm still kicking it. I'm sweating, but I'm still kicking it. It is extremely hot here in North Georgia. I'm filming around 12 o'clock Eastern Standard Time at night here. And you can see it's just hot. So I'm under the light, so I'm going to try to hurry this along. This is just a nice little chit-chat show and tell video. And then I'll have some more things to tell you as we go along. Well, how's everyone? How's everyone everywhere? I hope that you are doing well and well as can be. But I hope that you are enjoying this journey with me as we're knitting off the charts. What do you think about it so far? Because I really want to keep going because it's just endless and it's so much faster. Once you get into the rhythm and once you get into the feel of it and get comfortable with it, it's just knitting so much faster. And I just think that's more encouraging to you so that you can get done and see your projects. And you know, I keep my things simple, so that's even better. So now for the first show and tell. Alright, here's my shawl. Here's the shawl that I just finished. And I can't see how it looks. I just kind of put it on, but here's my shawl. I've got my little dangle on this side, my little shawl dangle. See how pretty that looks? To add a little something. It's really pretty. It's lightweight. Very airy, very drapey, because we use the size 9 needle and not the small size. So it's quite drapey, quite fun. Now let me take it off real quick and just hold the back. Let's see, can I, and I can get a little air. I got my little fan on, so I'll speak up, but let's turn it around. Let's see if the fan will blow through it as I hold it up. See, has a pretty twirl on the end. Can you see the twirl? You know, that's what I love. Look at the pretty twirl. Oh my gosh, well, Jay, I've got it on the wrong side. Let's try this. Let's try this again. But you can still see the twirl. Well, that way you got to see the back. That the back looks pretty and nice and clean too. But of course the front is what you came for. What do you think of that? Is that pretty and light? And it was so much fun too. You know, like I said, I really enjoyed it. We are still working out of Melissa Leekman's book. Right here, Knitting Modular. And I'm just sharing with you how to take a stitch book. Stitch books are designed to encourage you and to help you to create. And once I got over the fear myself of the book, because like I said, I had it a good while, and then I just figured out how that I could use it so that it would it would work in my life and the kind of things I like to knit. I'm more, more subdued but simple, but I do enjoy so far working off the charts. So let me know what you think. Are you enjoying the journey of knitting off the charts? You can knit so much faster once you get comfortable in doing it. Once you just get over the fear and just sit back and enjoy it and take your time. It just seems to me that it's exciting. And did you notice all the little clues and mystery and all the little stitches that I'm giving you as we go along? And oh, I can't wait. I've got some new things. Oh, I can't wait. I'm working as fast as I can, people. In this heat. I have an air conditioner in the window, but if I turn it on, then you couldn't hear anything. You know, it's a window unit. The rest of my house is air conditioned, but I'm back here in my studio. What we do for our friends on YouTube. You know why? Because you're faithful to us, and of course, that just keeps us encouraged. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, now look, there's that one. So let's see, can I do this without having to stop the camera? And then I'm going to stop the camera because I'll show you something else. Okay, now, I'm going to lay this one aside. Now, do you remember this one? I didn't get to wear it. Here is my crochet, the love knot. The crochet, beautiful long rectangle scarf effect with the beautiful drapey love knots. Let me just lay that over there so it won't get in the way. You slide that because I need a little more room. And let's see just how it looks. I'm going to just drape it just for a minute because I don't have a mirror in front of me, but I'll just kind of drape it so you can see the love knots, and I'm going to put it on. But you can see the pretty love knots. I have the tutorial just separate, and then I took the stitch right off the tutorial and then made this simple design. It's simply, look, double crochets. I give you a working formula, and of course I can link that if you just go to my video page, you'll see the thumbnail of it, and you can see the pretty love knots, and it's nice and long. Look. And then you start out, like I said, with double crochets, and the love knot is in the center, and then you end with double crochets, and you get a picot. I'm going to put it up here so you can see the picot. The picot little edging along that just tied it all together. So let me put it on. Let's see, can I put it? I have no clue. Let's see if I can kind of get it here. Even though I can't see it myself. Let's see if I can get it, at least kind of line it up. Look, you can even roll it back a little bit. Now, what do you think? What do you think of this? Beautiful. This would have been a great Mother's Day. Wouldn't that have been pretty? Well, you can always go ahead and make it for next year. Or better yet, start it now. It would make a great Christmas gift. It would make a great Christmas gift. Just change to a pretty jewel tone color. You know, instead of this pretty summer springy color, you can go to, but keep the yarn light. Look at the pretty fringe. Isn't that pretty? The love knot, or Solomon's knot, you may see it in some books, is just an old kind of traditional stitch. But like I say, you can just kind of flip it. I don't have a clue of what. Oh yes. It's just really lacy and pretty. So I just wanted to show you a few show and tells, and I've got a couple other things I'm going to pull out that we're going to talk about tonight. And just tell me what you think, and then I'm going to share with you where I think I'm going, how, you know, what I'm going to, what you can look forward to. Because you remember, like I said, I've been knitting sweaters a long time. Of course, back in the day, you know, they were much smaller and a lot faster and quicker to knit. So I want to show you some that just need a fluffy upgrade. But the style, I think, is still good, or we can change it and, like I said, update it. So that's something I'm going to show you as I share with you just give you something to look forward to, and then give you an idea if, you know, or you can let me know, yeah, Jay, you know, I like some of the projects that you're showing and that you're going to share with us. So, but if you haven't done at least these two last ones, you need to give these a try. They are really nice, really lightweight. I try my best to make them simple, and I give you the formula, and you know, what could be better than that? Alright, now I will stop the camera so I can set up again and show you some more show and tell. Back in just a minute. Alright, well my friends, I thought I'd show you a few things. I just have so many things, so many sweaters and things packed away. I thought I had some out, and I went to look for them and I couldn't find them. I mean, they're in the boxes, I just couldn't get to the boxes. So I thought I'd just bring out just a few just to show you. Some that that could be, they just need a fluffy upgrade. Let's just say that. You can see by this sweater, I was much smaller, but this was what I used to just love making. More the Land's End style vests that I used to make all the time. And you can see this is a really pretty, most of it is made out of Vanna, because that was just my favorite sweater weight yarn. It has never lost its shape. You can wash it. It is just, you know, it was just a perfect yarn for me back in the day, and I still enjoy it, and I still have quite a bit. You know, I bought up as much as I could. But this is one, like I said, and it just needs a nice fluffy upgrade. There's a pretty, this is work from the bottom up, all in one piece. The back, here's the back. So you start front, back, and then the next front up to the armholes, up to your arm space, and then you separate everything out. That was the only way that I knew how to make sweaters back in the day. I didn't really do a lot of top down like I'm doing now. I didn't have a formula. It wasn't something that maybe they were really showing at the yarn shops, the few that I did get to go to. But most of these are just what I did myself. I just made up my own little formula, my own little designs. This came out of a stitch book, the stitch. And I learned how to make a sweater. But like I said, it was bottom up, one piece, so it was working with a large piece of fabric. And sometimes that did kind of, you know, kind of wear you out doing that. Alright, so that's just one. Now I'm just going to lay this one aside and just put another one on a hanger so I don't have to keep getting up. Alright, while I'm doing that, how many of you remember this from a few videos ago? Remember, I made it in blue. I believe I wore this on it was last year. And I wore it on my birthday last year, but I wore the blue one. And I went ahead, this is the one that I worked in real time. It's green. And this is a nice crochet. And I think this is all in one piece. It starts in the back and comes over the shoulder. This is the style that I taught myself later. Just start across the back, come up, separate the neck, each front, and then come down each front side. And I make a lot of sweaters that way. I don't know, I just enjoy the fit of those or something. And you're working with a large fabric, but not like the first one I just shared with you. This is a pretty one that I would do at Christmas. Normally I'd have a real pretty Christmas flower on it, like a pretty poinsettia or something. One of my pins, I'd have a really pretty pin on it, and it has a pretty lace little bottom edge to it, just some lace. Now this one, let's see, can I remember if this was okay? This is knit all in one piece. You knit a front across the back, and then another front up till you get to the armholes, to the arm spaces. Then you separate. You put each front on needles, and then the rest of the back until you got up to the top of the shoulders. And then you would simply do 3 needle bind offs, and then I would always pick up. You can tell it was old because you can see I was using 2x2 ribbing. So then I just pick up 2x2 ribbing for around the arm space. and even on the bottom of some. Like this one, I had the 2x2 even at the bottom. So I was much smaller. You can see the 2x2 ribbing. But now I mainly do 1x1 because the 2x2 really pulls in a lot. You can't be quite as fluffy. But this is one, like I said, I used to use this one for Christmas because of the pretty green. And I'm sure this is probably Savannah. Has this pretty lace at the bottom. Just add it onto each front panel. Just really simple. Love this sweater. It just needs a fluffy upgrade. That's all. Now let me show you this one. Okay, now here is one. This is like a boho little jacket. Back when this yarn first came out and I was working with seniors, this is that hand spun yarn that came out, a long time ago. Is that by Lions brand? I don't know. But when I was working with seniors, this was a good yarn to teach seniors on because you can't see mistakes. And that was the problem with seniors. If they saw mistakes, they just couldn't get past the mistake. They would just be so disappointed. So I had a whole bunch of this at my, I didn't even have to go buy it. I had a whole lot. So I wasn't really using it that much. So I would just take it down and let my seniors, make little things, scarves, mainly scarves, or just little simple things. I can't remember all the things we made. I have pictures. I need to bring those pictures out. I have pictures of them. We did several fashion shows. It was so much fun. So this is more like a boho little jacket. I'll just pull it up for you. It's very simple. You start in the back, you work all the way up to the shoulders, you separate at the neck, and you come down each front. This is a fun piece. If you have some of this yarn, let me know. And if you want to use it up, it's just all knit stitches. We just knit. And then you come down the front, and then I use it like when I go to the grocery store or something. Then I put a couple of tassels down here at the very front end just to give it the little weight in the front. The back, I did a little ribbing around the neck just to kind of break it up. And the yarn did the work. Like I said, this is some of that homespun, and it was always it had this beautiful flow of coloring in it. And you didn't have to change colors or anything. Because the yarn just did all the work for you. So, this is Jay's boho. Little fall, kind of easy and quick little jacket. Let me know if you have some of the yarn and you would like to make this. This will be great for beginners. All you need is like a number 9. In fact, we might even go up to a number 10. I'm going to give you some, let you use some larger needles this year, this coming fall or whatever. Show you how to just ramp it up a little bit. We're going to do a few things a little different. So let me know if you have the yarn. And it's just knit. Perfect for beginners. If you are returning to knitting or you are still new, and yes, you would like to have a garment, this is for you. This one is for you. Alright, let me know what you think. Alright, let me get some more things out and I'll be right back. Well, my friends, like I said, I just felt like chatting with you, just wanting to come. So I'm going to share a couple other few little things about my fans. And I forgot I had pretty fans to go with some of my sweaters. What do you think? Isn't that pretty? And they work. Alright, so let's get back to the little show and tell. Alright, now here's one that I used to demonstrate just a few weeks ago how I launder my things. I just stick it on the end of a video. But several people said right away, "Oh, Jay, that's a pretty sweater." And it just needs a nice little fluffy upgrade. It doesn't really need that much, I don't think. This is when I had started working top down. And as you can see, I also combined a little crochet. When I finished the sweater, I decided I want a little picot edge all the way around. So I simply took and put it on with my crochet hook. And just decorated down the front. Let's see where it is. Let's see, can I see it in the camera here? Let me pull it up close. Down the front edge. Across the bottom of my sweater. And all the way back up around, and then the neck in the back. And then down the front, I have this beautiful little, I don't know, little something I got out of a stitch book. Looks kind of like something that we've done. But it's just a pretty little lace motif, very simple to make. But you can just tell by the size that I need to just give it a little update. Has a pretty button at the top. I put a little button loop. Short sleeves with just garter, just knit every row, garter stitch. And a garter stitch at the bottom. Let me hold that up. Garter stitch at the bottom. Really, really simple. So this is one that someone has already asked about. I thought I'd show you for those who didn't see it. And it is top down. I just have to kind of redo a formula because I have no idea. It's been that long, I have no idea. You know, but it will be easy to, I can even count the stitches and just kind of get an idea. But like I said, it will have to just be resized. That's all. Now, I had some more, but like I said, it's hot. I'm exhausted. I didn't want to go back in the box. In my bins, I have, I took over one of the bedrooms back there, and I have bins all the way up. Just bins and bins of yarn and bins of finished projects. So many sweaters. I mean, I hadn't even scratched the surface. There's so many. And of course, you can look back through my catalog of video sweaters that I've just shown here on YouTube, and they're packed away. So I don't know what I'm gonna do with all that stuff. I guess some of you say, "Well, Jay, why don't you sell stuff?" I'm too old for that now. You know, if I had done this when I was younger, but I had a whole different career then. Remember, I was a painter and decorative painter. Then I painted tile for years, and so I'm too tired to do all that, people. So last but not least, like I said, we're working in this book, and so I wanted to show you, just give you a little hint or a little tease. Let me take this one off because I need this. Well, maybe I can hang shirt on this hanger. I'm going to just give you a little tease of one of the, I have 3 shawls, maybe even 4, for the winter. I have already finished. I don't even have to do it. See, this is what I do when I finish a shawl, because I have so many things on the needles and on the hook. I take masking tape, I put down the book, what chart it was, otherwise I won't remember. So you can see my own little notes. So here's, I don't really want to show you too much of this one because it's a heavier shawl. But I did want to just give you a little tease and let you see the pretty color. Let me just hold it out now. Alright, now here's the front edge of the front twirl. That's a pretty, now this has not been steamed, so you can't really see the full, but I'll hold it out. You just can't see my face there. But you can see that. It's really pretty, the pretty color. So it hasn't been steamed. I'm going to put in a nice little pretty border. It looks so college-like, or so, I don't know. It just looks really special. Now let me show you the back, and then you'll just have to wait for this one. Oh, they're finished. I just need to film, and it's from Melissa Lickman's book. So I will have to just get it filmed, but like I said, I have several that I went ahead and I have been working. So I think that would just bring me to the end of it. Was just a little chat. I just wanted to get on, mainly just to say, I missed you. I hope you've missed me. Just let you know that I'm doing my best to keep going. I feel fine. Just whew, really need to get back on Weight Watchers or something. Oh, I just really need to just get back, and I guess I could just do it online, I don't know. But I got all the equipment. Judy and I, we went for a year to Weight Watchers together. We bought everything. I got everything. And she bought everything, I bought everything. Went every Wednesday morning. And, but it just comes back, and then you're sitting for 2 years, sitting for 2 or 3 years. No excuse. But I still wanted to let you know, and that I'm trying to work things. I've got things already worked up. I've got some new ideas, and I have another stitch book. I was looking through my, through my books, getting things, thinking of things for the fall as we kind of transition from, our little light things to other, to a little heavier yarn, or just different patterns, and give you a little break from the shawl, since we've been working in her book quite a while now. Just give you a little break from that. But you saw I do have shawls for the fall too. So I thought, well, when I was looking, I found a stitch book that I bought, and I stuck it over there because at the time I thought, ooh, I don't know, this is a little much, than a little more than what I might want to do. But so after this video, I didn't put it all on the same video. After this video, I'm going to do a little, like Christmas in July, Jay's wish book list. You know how every year I try to do a little book list showing you something, or some books, stitch books that might be great to invest in. So I'm just going to do a new video right after this one, and show you what I found in my stash that I already had, and I just need to get it out, and guess what? It's full of charts. So it's just right. It's just what I want to continue to do and share with you. So I don't think I'm going to go any further with this one. So let's get ready so we can get into that and see what's coming up. So this is Jay, and to all my friends everywhere, every size, thank you so much. Thank you so much for traveling this journey with me. Wow, I'm telling you, time is just flying by. But I hope you're still having fun, and I hope you're still interested. And I've met so many seniors. I met, quite a few new ones just this month alone. So many new people have found me, and seniors, and I'm excited. Look, gray hair and all. Jay has gone to the gray side. Well, I want you to take care, and like I say, I will keep working. I hope you keep working. And stay tuned for a nice stitch book review just for you. All right, see you in just a minute. Bye-bye.